Hi, thank you for clicking on this video. As you may have guessed, currently the most discussed topic in China is clearly the United Airline incident, which have been put up on the White House petition webpage as shown in the background. So what happened? It was 2 days ago, on 10th April, a passenger on board of an United Airlines plane was dragged off by the security officers, and this is because United Airlines wanted a few of its staffs to get on board, but the flight was overbooked and no one volunteered to give up his seats. So, United Airlines randomly picked 4 passengers. One of the chosen passengers was an Asian-looking man who seemed to be at his 60s. He claimed to be a doctor and there was a patient waiting for him. Therefore, he declined to get off the plane. And all of you probably know what happened next. This old man was forcibly dragged off the plane. You can find the video recording what happened at that point of time on YouTube or just by a simple search on Google. And if you haven't watched that video, let me alert you that you will be hearing the man screaming and seeing blood running down his face. And this brutal violence is what caused millions of people to be so concerned with this incident. Soon after this incident happened, it caused uproars in Vietnam and China. This is because, according to New York Times, the man has shouted, "I'm being selected because I'm Chinese." This implied racism caught everyone's attention in China, and as there was another passenger saying that he is actually from Vietnam, this made Vietnamese people very concerned about this incident too. The situation got worse when the United Airlines CEO Oscar Munoz tweeted an apology on Twitter. He only apologized for re-accommodate customers, and this caused people to be more angry with what happened. Later, in his letter to employees, he said, "We politely asked," which caused further anger and disappointment among not only the Chinese netizens. As one of the news reported, this incident soon became the headline of every Chinese media, and on Weibo, which is the Chinese Twitter, the incident was read for more than 95.5 million times. So, what did the Chinese netizens say? Well, many of them condemn United Airlines, and some of them call for people to boycott this company. Well, there also exist some people saying that overbooking was after all not so unacceptable, and yes, the regulations do allow the airlines to force some of the customers to get off the plane. It is just that, for this time, the actions that the security officers took was so brutal and the video was so scary, so much so that almost all of the people found this to be traumatizing. He says that there are also some people wondering what if this happened in China. Will the human rights issue be raised up again? There are also some voices online which says that this is actually none of China's business, as this happened in America and on an American citizen. However, many of the Chinese netizens disagree with the thought that since this man is not a citizen of China, then we need not to care so much about him. And it said, it doesn't matter which country he came from, as this is about his rights as a human being. Faced with so much social pressure, Oscar Munoz tweeted his second apology on Twitter today. He had changed his use of words to forcibly and mistreated, instead of politely and re-accommodate in his letter to employee and his first apology. However, many seemed to be unwilling to accept this apology, as they thought this second apology was just trying to stop the drop of United Airlines stock price. Someone who was also very concerned about this man's rights put up a petition on White House website, and the good news is it had already reached its target goal of 100,000 signs. Near the end of the video, let's have a look at today's hot word, 人权. Let's read it again, 人权. It is a newly invented Chinese word which is not so popular yet. Literally, it means human fist. However, as this word shares the same pronunciation as human rights in Chinese, so Chinese netizens invented this word to criticize United Airlines deeds. This is Chinese Netizen. Thank you for watching. The links to relevant websites can be found in the description below.